Okay, for card number 2 for the Best Dressed Designer Series paper class by mail, but I'm going to do 2 versions for you. We're going to start off with our card base, which is a piece of Pretty Peacock folded in half. It will all be cut for you, but I will also add in some measurements to the packs that I'm sending out to you so you can have a look at them. So the first one I'm going to do is we've got some mint macaron, which is the card matting that we're going to use, and I'm going to put a piece of white behind that and just give that a little bit of something different. Okay, so we're going to start off with, and then to decorate the card we're actually just going to cut out some of the pieces. Now there are these are the pieces that I've used to start with. Here's the one that's got the shoes on it, and I've just cut out the shoes that I like. Cut out a couple of lipstick ones, and then I've also cut out a couple of handbags, so from that piece of paper. So you might just like to choose 2 of the handbags, or you might like to choose to do all the shoes or whatever. So I've got a collection of each. So I'm just going to pop these on my card, and I have got 2 pairs of shoes, or 2 shoes to make a pair, sorry. I'm going to pop my handbags over here, and I've got my lipsticks, 2 lipsticks that I'm going to pop. Maybe I'll bring them down, bring those up a bit. I will cut out those bits before I pop them on, I just didn't get to cut them out. I've also got a piece of ribbon which I'll include in your pack if you want to use it. Obviously if you don't want to use it, then that's totally fine as well, or if you want to use it in a different way, then that's totally fine. So I might actually start by, so the second card I've got exactly the same pieces, don't need that, and we're going to have Pretty Peacock as our base, your matting which has got the oval cut out of it, which then the white oval fits in behind, and then I have just chosen one of the pieces of paper with some quite large flowers that I quite like, so that's the leftover bits, and I've cut out some flowers here, so, and some leaves. So I'm actually just, I think I might, with this one I might put the ribbon on, and I might leave it off the other one, and then I've got some smaller flowers, so we'll put that together in a minute, and we'll carry on with the handbag one. So before we carry on, I'm going to stamp, and again just using Memento black. You can use whatever colour you like. If you've got matching colours, then that's great. So I've just got one that says It's Your Day. I'm going to stamp that in the middle. Let me just turn this light on and see if that makes a difference. Stamp that right in the centre of your oval, because this oval is slightly bigger than the hole that you've got there. So it's just a matter of getting that centered in your cutout. Okay. What I would do is pop on a few little dimensionals around the outside of the card. Just to help give it a bit of lift. And then also while you're there, you can pop some dimensionals on the corners, so that when you're putting it together, you can just do a wall stamp that. So straight, make sure your oval straight, stamp It's Your Day, and then on the back of this we'll put some more So you will have one in your pack of these, and you can decide whether you want to use the florals or the shoes and handbags, or a mix of both. It's up to you really. But I know that some people prefer the flowers over the makeup and shoes and stuff, so that way it can be a little bit more customized to you. So I won't be cutting those for you, whether it's the flowers or the shoes and handbag and stuff. It'll be for you to cut out and just select which ones you want to do. Okay, so I'm going to start by just taking off the backing of that and then just lining that up. So that's on there like that, so that's missed one. That's a bonus of using dimensionals and not pressing down too hard, is that you actually do have the option of being able to pull them off. But if it's sticking out, it's not going to matter too much either, because as long as you're catching it, and then it will help stick to the base of your card. So I'm just going to pop another one on there, and then I'll pop this one on as well. And then put this on. Just make sure that your oval isn't overhanging on the side here. Okay, and then I'll pop another one in the middle as well. Take those off. And pop that down. Okay, so we've got to this point here. What would be really nice is, which I thought about after I stuck it all down, is to put your green piece through the through an embossing folder. It would just give it a little bit more depth. So what we're going to do is just use the pieces that you've cut. I'm just going to trim this out because I don't want the white bit in the middle. Now, in this situation, you could have handbags all over the place. You could have shoes only, if you like some of the shoes, or if you just like the lipsticks. Or you can just pick and choose the ones that you like. So, I'm just, sorry, you don't need to see me doing this, but I didn't get it finished before. Okay, so I've got my two handbags and my little purse, which I'm going to pop there, over there. I'm going to have my lipsticks here. Actually, I might put my handbags up there. My lipsticks underneath there, and my shoes. Now you can put as many sets on here as you like. What I would what I would do with putting this together is I would have some of them glued down. There was some of them glued down, some I would have a dimensional on like that, and then this one I probably would put a dimensional on as well, and I'd just use a half size one or a mini if you've got any. I've run out of minis and I'm waiting for them to arrive, so I'd put that just down there like that. And then the same with the shoes. Put one on with some glue. Oops, which is smeared everywhere. And then fit that into, no. Let's stick that back down there. And then pop that up. Run a dimensional just to give you the shoes together. And then I would possibly, well I will because I'm doing it, stuck to my finger. Have my lipstick there, and on the back of the other one, pop it so that it's just kind of overlapping it a little bit, just to give a bit of depth. And then okay, and then what I would do is grab a couple of your dimensionals and just kind of scatter, oops, some of them around your card just to give it a bit of interest. And these will be in your packs as well. You'll get a half a pack as part of your thing. So you've got one there. Actually, I might. No, I'm not going to do that. The second one, I'm going to put some ribbon on, and so I'm just going to pop that on a glue dot, or you can use some. If you haven't got any glue dots, you can use just use some your favourite glue that you like. I always put one on the back of the bow, and then also on the back here. So if you're using snail or glue or something, you could just pop that on the back where you want your ribbon. To help you, I have actually sent it to you tied, but if you don't want to use it tied, you can undo it and just pop it on. So that gives you the option of whichever way you want to put it on. Whoops, now it's sticking to my thing. So I'm going to pop it down here and there. The thing with the glue dots is that you can't really see. Oopsie. No, I pulled that too. Alright, so we're going this way. And that's because of the way that I've put the glue dot on. And then we're just going to turn it over. And if you're using a glue dot, pop it on the glue dot. If you're using tape, pop it on the tape. And then just pop it over the back there. Alright, get that straight how you want it and pop it down. Okay, and then I'm just going to use my flowers, and I'm just going to do the same thing again with a mix of glue. So I'm going to pop some flowers down here. I have another smaller one there that I'm going to pop on a dimensional. And place on. That'll also help keep stick that. You'll have to hold that down a little bit if you've gone over the ribbon. Now make sure you've got enough glue on it. And then small ones. another little one which I'll put down the bottom here with some leaves, and then I have some leaves. I'm just going to pop them up there. And then I've cut out some of the other little tiny ones, which I'm just going to pop a small, another edge bit, which I've already cut for other things. So I'm just going to pop them on. Pop them on there like that. Take off. Take off the backing, and then just pop that. You would like to have a bit more depth, so you've got that. So I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of a bit more 3D. And then we're just going to pop off our our dimensionals, and then eyeball it to center it. There you go. So that's your second card. Okay. Alright, so we're going to stop there, and I'll get on to the next one for you.